Greetings, Minecrafters, Nonsanity here, and welcome to another episode of Modern Skyblock 2 here on the FTOG community server. I've done a little bit of remodeling and preparation for this next episode because we're going to be starting a mod I've not done before called Astral Sourcery. So, let's get started. Hello and welcome. I am standing on my industrial apiary. If you were here for the last episode, I was working on getting these there we go. These infernal bees to make me honeycombs in the nether. And I didn't want to hang out in the nether to get them to grow, and I wanted to automate it anyway, so I came back here and I built an industrial apiary, which isn't too hard to make. I have all the materials. I also made the automation upgrade and the hell emulation upgrade, so these bees would automatically keep breeding and making me combs. Now, I put it way up here because these bees still do damage to you if you're nearby, and I gave them their soul sand with nether wart, so they'll be happy. But I took them out because I had enough. I made a centrifuge, and now I've got a couple stacks of refractory wax, which I was going to need to make the resonator, which opens up a lot of things like being able to make these upgrade bases to improve thermal expansion machines and all sorts of stuff. So that's for later. I also wanted to get into thermal expansion. For thermal expansion, you need plastic. So if you look at one of these machines, like the compactor is the one I really wanted. Compactor basic. I guess this one doesn't take it. No, some of the other machines do. Oh no, not thermal expansion. It was the Mine Factory Reloaded's new version. What's it called? Industrial Foregoing. I have not yet memorized the name. Industrial Foregoing here. These machines take plastic. So to make plastic, you have to smelt dry rubber. Dry rubber is 9 tiny dry rubber, and you get the tiny dry rubber in the latex processing unit, which is one of these machines, and I've got one right here. You put the latex into it, the fluid latex, and you get tiny dry rubber. Where do you get the fluid latex? Well, you need water in it too, which is why I've got a water source block pointing into it, one of these infinite water source from pressure pipes. Where do you get the latex? Well, that's coming from this machine. This is a tree fluid extractor. You aim it at a log, which I don't have any in there at the moment. Let me grab some so I can show you. Just get 2. So it looks like I'm full up right now. So I put the user over here set to place block. Oh, it's got wood in it. Oh, it was left slot only. There you go. It puts down wood, and this starts extracting a little bit of latex from it. And you can see it's actually doing the break animation on the block. There's a little bit of cracking there in the middle. Eventually this block of wood will break. So I'm going to turn that off because it's full up. And it'll produce liquid latex, which gets piped over here and turned, into the dry. And then I put that together and cook it up, and I get plastic. So I've got a little bit of plastic. With that, I could make some industrial foregoing machines, which are over here. I wanted to have an automatic garden, and I said, all right, let's make it as big as we can. So I made a plant recollector, which does take plastic, and a range add-on, which is actually sort of cheap. It's just emerald, glass, and some plastic. I got plenty of emeralds, so I went straight up to this tier 11 range add-on. It makes sludge, so I've got sludge piping out to this liquid trash can. And what it does is it harvests plants. Now, when it does so, it leaves empty ground. I just realized I don't have any water, but it's working. That's good. So you need some other machine to do the planting. And for that, over here, the plant sower. It has 9 regions, which correspond to areas around here. So like over these 2 regions are the fluffy puffs, so that corner and that corner are these 2. So behind me are the beetroot, to my left is rice, up ahead is wheat, and right in here in the middle is potato. And I've locked it so they stay like that. So the output from this gets piped into a storage drawer, so I've got all the output over here. And then from the bottom of the storage drawer is connected to more ductwork, but no servo. Oh, not there. Where are we? Here we go. There's no servo up there. Instead, I made one of the retriever servos over here. Reinforced retriever. And it is pulling items into here. That seemed to work pretty well. I wanted to try that. Oh, and it's powered by... I took down all my windmills, the 4 I have left, and put them down here to power just the farm. It's probably more than enough. But that's working pretty well. Just got it going. Oh, these lights are from my illumination wand, which is from the Not Enough Wands mod. I've been using the building wand and the illumination wand. What else? Do I have another wand in here? Oh, and the moving wand. I love the moving wand. Check this out. Do you have any embers in you? Look, this says tank is full. Poof, poof. Tank is still full. Oh, maybe I should have done that with the multi-block. Let's put it back and break that. All right, good. Forgot that's a dual block, but it worked. This thing is just amazing in how well it can move things without any problems. Even if they're full up on energy and breaking them would cause it to lose energy, I can move it and put it back, and it's just as it was. Very nice. Very handy. And then I got the builder's wand, which is just like a regular sort of builder's wand, nothing really unique there, except it has no durability. They're a little bit more expensive in their crafting as they require blaze rods, but I've got those. I'm thinking I might use the protection wand to build a nether box for the wither, but first you do need a nether star for this guy. So I'll have to do something else for the first wither. Alright, so is that it? Is there anything else that is new here? Oh, I made this guy, the chemical reactor. The main thing I wanted him for was because it makes... Do one of these use it? Yeah, no. Well, ender pearls in a chemical reactor. Here we go. With blaze powder gets you an Eye of Ender. It's about the only way to make Eye of Ender without doing Astral Sourcery, which we're about to do. Move these trees over here. I did, using one of the Eyes of Ender, I made an absorption hopper so I can collect experience from this thing. Otherwise, it was just disappearing real fast. I think that is it to catch you up on everything. So let's get started with Astral Sourcery. Alright, first thing we need is some rock crystal. For that, we're going to take some iron over here to our atomic reconstructor and throw better than that. Okay, zap it, and we get Inori crystals. I'm going to split them up into 4, and I'm going to put a stack into each of these hoppers that I've set up on my system here. And I'll put the stone in the middle. There's no beams, but you can see the sparks mean it's working. And there we go. We get rock crystal ore. I'll put that down here, and I should be able to use my diamond AOT, and I get rock crystals. So we'll get a few more here. That'll be enough to start. Sparkly. Alright, so now that we got some of these, next we need to make... Oh, we need to take one of them, and actually we'll take a couple of them here. Toss them in front of the atomic reconstructor and zap them. Alright, 2 of them changed, 2 of them didn't. Do 2 more. There we go. Oh, they got bigger. These are pretty spiffy now. Let's see, we'll go put it there. Look at that, sparkly. Now I need a little bit of wood. I need a crafting table. So we'll craft up a crafting table. Nice vanilla one. How'd I get some blaze? Let's get rid of that. Alright, put down that. Next, we need a linking wand. Linking tool. I should have gotten some more wood because I need some sticks. I don't think I'm going to need too much more though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Yep. So we'll make that with one of these big crystals. Linking tool. And we come over here and right click the crystal and right click this. It is zapping down. Now these things can also do something else. Let's make another one right next to it here. And we're going to make some iron ore. This has got some stone in it. Yep, click. That destroyed the liquid fluid that was in there, but that's okay. Now if I get out a bit of... Actually, I'm just going to break that. Oh, come back here. Got it. Need to make a magnet. Stick that over there. There's probably a little fluid in that thing. There is. Can I get it out in a bucket? Nah, I'll just leave it. It's fine. It's just glass. So this mechanical user placed a block of stone there. I'm now going to put some iron in here. And instead of making an iron ingot, it should show up in this slot, it will make an iron ore block. Tink. Where to put it? Oh, there it is. There's a gap. I didn't see that. Sorting doesn't always work so well. Alright, now it's going to be over here. Nope. I somehow got some iron. Copper. Oh, I need to keep that turned on. I want to get a couple of these. One more. Alright, one more. There we go. So let's head over here, and I'm going to put down both of these. Linking tool U to U, and U to U. You can see it gets beams now shooting down. I probably could have just used that one for both of these, but... And there it's changed. We now have star metal ore, which I can break with my diamond tool. And you can take this and you can grind it up into dust, or you can smelt it into ingots. And we'll be using that later on. But right now we need some aquamarines. Which, let's see, I'm just going to get a whole stack, so I'm going to need a bunch of these probably. Now with a regular recipe, let's put some paper in here with some aquamarines in the center and get some parchment. And I don't know if this is a regular recipe. Let's find out if this is a regular recipe or not. But a book, parchment, and 3 aquamarines. Yep, regular recipe gets you the journal for this mod. And this is the next thing we need to make, the luminous crafting table. And it's interesting that it opened up to where I last remembered in a different book, testing. So we've made these giant crystals, which normally you'd only find in ancient shrines, but this is a skyblock. There are no ancient shrines. We had to make it ourselves. Marble, which I'm making, and luminous crafting table. And this is my marble over here, so let me get out some of that. Stack of that. And the other thing we need for the luminous crafting table is a piece of sooty marble. So let's make that. And that is 8 marble around a piece of coal, which I have with me. And we get some sooty marble. So in this linked table, we're going to put a crafting table, some sooty marble, and some regular marble, and we get a luminous crafting table. So I want to break this now and replace it with the luminous crafting table, which should fill up pretty quickly because both it's night and because we've got this crystal up here. And I'm curious now. It's still aimed at those two spots. Maybe if I break it, pick it back up again. I'm curious if it adds to the table. Well, it's filled up all the way now, so maybe it does. We've got a couple more here. Let's put another one on it. Might speed it up, I don't know. The mod doesn't usually let you make these things, I don't think. Maybe later on, but anyway, we've got a nice full table, so we can start making things. Here's where I've never gone any farther. So we're going to be doing this together. We do need to make a resonating wand, and this is in the table. That's what this represents. Could have done it in the other table as well. Ender pearl looks like any marble. Yep. So let's grab an ender pearl. I have some in my miscellaneous chest here. So ender pearl, 2 of these, and some sticks. And that wasn't it. Oh, marble, not sticks. Marble. There we go. And now, to make it, you know, I should have done this in the regular crafting table. Because I don't have the wand to click it yet. So let's put it here. There we go. Now we can make the wand. Now we can go to this table. I don't know if there's a real difference between the two. But to make this table actually craft, you have to hit it with the resonating wand, with the items inside it. Or so I have been led to understand by the documentation. Alright, so we've done everything in here. We've got marble, we've got sooty marble, we've got our luminous crafting table, we've got our ores, resonating wand. Oh, constellation paper. We do need to make some constellation paper. We make the parchment, we did that. I guess that's all we need to do right now. There is a recipe for constellation paper. Feather resonating gem. We can't make that. The stardust we've made. For this we need to make an infusion, which is an sorry, here we go. This is what we need to do. Starlight crafting altar. We need a rock crystal. Oh, bucket of starlight. Oh, first we need a light well. So we need marble, rock crystal, aquamarine. Now these are not changing their shape like the crystals are. So this is really, we need runed marble. We need chiseled marble. So I'm assuming we can craft to get the marble pillars. Let's see, I'm going to need a little bit more of that, I think. And then get out my chisel. Chisel. Toss those in there. Now we can make the other ones here, like runed. 2 of those. That was 3 of those, actually. And I guess I need to make 1 more pair of these. Toss those in, and now we need the chiseled marble, I think it was called. Chiseled marble, there we go. Alright, let's look at the recipe one more time. That wasn't in there. We're now in JEI. So the ruined marble, chiseled marble, okay. Ruined marble, there, and there. Chiseled marble, there and there. A rock crystal, and those. There we go. Oh, no, yeah, we can't pick it up out of here like a regular crafting table. Now we right-click. Celestial music. Ba-doom. I want to see if it's filling up quickly. Oh, it's already filled. These seem to make a difference. I don't know. Alright, we have a light well. So let's put this sucker down. And it needs either a rock crystal or an aquamarine. And I'm going to use an aquamarine because I think I got a little bit more of those. So I'm going to click that on there. Yes, or maybe you throw it on there. No. I thought you click on it. Or maybe it's a rock crystal you need. Okay, rock crystal. And now that is going to be putting... Look, see, it's filling up. It's filling up with liquid starlight. So let's get out a bucket. It's working, it's working. And we won't be able to get a bucket full until there's a bucket full in there. But it is going up. Pretty cool looking liquid. I like the texture. It's like multiple directions of fractal noise going by there. It's pretty cool. Blue and the white. I think this holds about 2 buckets, so it's going to have to go halfway before we get anything. We probably want to make several light wells and get them all going just to get this stuff processed faster. But that is going to let us make the first of the crafting altars. And we're going to need chiseled and pillars. So let's go ahead and make those. Just going to make a whole bunch of this. And it was 4 chiseled, 4 pillars and 2 chiseled. Oh. I think my chisel's about to break. Chiseled. There we go. We have full, almost. Any second now. There we go. Alright, bucket, crystal, pillars, and chiseled. And was it an aquamarine there? No. What was the last thing? That was it. Oh, starlight's going down. So at daytime it doesn't work as well. But it is also not going to craft this. Any rock crystal, marble, chiseled marble, liquid starlight bucket. We're quickly losing our star. Oh, it's coming back up. It's fluctuating. Interesting. So that may be why we can't craft it. Well, we'll have to come back at night and see if it works then. And as the setting sun goes down in the... I assume that's the west. Hopefully this should now work. Yes, there we go. It's got the picture there. We can click it. Right-click it with a resonating wand. It spits really ugly temporary particles, which have a nice arc to them. I just wish they were a little prettier looking. And I think it does a nice ring at the base when it's finished. Oh, it just upgrades itself. Oh, that's cool. There you go. Doesn't give you a new one. It just upgrades itself and leaves the bucket there. And I took down the other ones because they didn't seem to make any difference. Oh, and look, we've got a little friend. We have a flare. Oh, I killed it. I'm sorry. Alright, let's put it here in the middle. I went ahead and made this structure using my chisel to make the chiseled marble and the bricks. And these are just regular marble. These are the sooty marble we've mixed with coal. I just need to now add some pillars. Oh, that's cool. When you get the second one, it gives them a top. And now the chiseled there around that, and that should make it happy. Nope, not happy. Check the book. Check the book. We're in exploration. Zoom in. That looks right. But it is not happy. And unfortunately it doesn't tell you what it's not happy about. Maybe it doesn't like having these lights inside the bounds. Let's move them out a little bit. I don't think that's the issue, but I don't know how picky it is about airspace. No, that's not it. Let's bring them back in so that we don't have X's in the middle. I might put them up on top. That'd be nice. There we go. But that still gives us some excess. So we'll keep them down here too. Maybe I do need to do something with this marble. Maybe it is not happy with the default marble. Oh, that's not... Oh, look, it's got that's a different marble. There's our problem. There's your problem. It looked like regular marble from the top, but it had a texture on the side. Oop. Oh, my boots. For some reason, oops. For some reason, this crystal sometimes turns itself off. That's happened twice today now. Oh, there they go. Ore excavator for the win. There's one over here I missed. Oop, and one over here. Alright, so let's chisel this. First we have to... where did it all go? There it is. Convert it. And now we're going to chisel it to the one with a wavy line on the side. Wavy line on the side. Where is the wavy line? They are too small to see. That one. Ah! My chisel broke. Well, we got 27. I think that's enough. No, it's not. But we'll put these down and make some more. Make another chisel. Of course, it's one short. Of course, it's one short. All right, we're going to make a better chisel this time. I have a stick. I have a diamond. I have a better chisel. And we just need to make one more wavy line. What do you see? A couple of wavy lines? No. All right, is it happy now? Still not happy. Maybe these were not the right ones. All right, let me check this out, try a few things, and I'll be right back. All right, here's what happened. See, this is an Astral Sourcery marble arch block. And this is an Astral Sourcery marble bricks. This is marble bricks, but these are from the chisel mod. You can see they're very similar. Just have to use the chisel and not pick the ones from up here, but down in this bottom row. It doesn't say in here, but this is the one, right one. Marble bricks right here. Place that, and now it is happy. So be careful about which marbles you're using. I had the wrong marble brick. Because it doesn't show you the names in the book. But it is the Astral Sourcery brick and not the chisel one. So there we have our tier 2 or maybe 3 crafting table. And it's not going to work too well because it is middle of the day. It's morning. It's going to be a while before it's dark enough to use this. So we will be back when it is night. Well, the sun is just set, but while I was waiting, I was thinking I can maybe automate the light well. So let's see if this is going to work. In this user, I've got some extra rock crystals that will replace that one when it breaks. Into this guy, we're going to use item on block. And well, I need to make some filters here first. This is going to be bucket whitelist, and this one is going to be empty bucket blacklist. Alright, so empty bucket whitelist. Empty buckets get pulled out, and this one, anything that's not an empty bucket gets pulled out. No, other way around. Other way around. You have empty buckets taken out. You have full buckets taken out. And now we give it a bucket. Aha! Activate bucket with item. Yeah, it's working. This barrel now has liquid starlight in it. And I flip this switch and it should keep trying to put a new crystal in there when that one breaks. So good, we've got automated. And now when I need some for a recipe in a bucket, I can just come over here and collect it from the drum. Good, alright. Moving on. we want to see if we need to make this thing, the Skywave Resonator. So it's a bucket of liquid starlight, 2 marble, aquamarine, and gold. And I think we can use this crafting table, even though it looks like the other one. 2 marble. I think it's the right one, and an aquamarine. No. So it does have to be in the other type of crafting table, which I've got over here, thankfully. So I'll put it down. Try this again. Aquamarine, gold, 2 marble, and bucket of liquid starlight. We don't have enough starlight. Let's see if hooking one of these up will make any difference. I want the linking wand. There it is. It's full now, but it's still not making me the... is this the right marble? This may not be the right marble. I think I have to convert it even for the plain marble. Where's my... So let's try that. Nope, that's still not working. Aquamarine, marble, gold, liquid starlight. That doesn't say it's from this mod. There we go. It does have to be the marble from this mod. But now I'm going to see if I can do it in this one. So I would think that these things are back compatible. And it is. Alright. We don't need this guy. Put those away, and we've got our item. It's sitting on top. I'll probably want an item collector if I ever automate this. So this thing... Ah, over here on the mob farm. This is a high location. Is that our only one? Over here. Thought I saw a little bit. Seems a mob farm may be the only place we've got this effect. Well, I may have to move around my setup. That will be done off camera, though. But now I know where we need to go. So let's get out the book. And this is the next tier up. It's a larger construction. What do we need? 2 star metal ingots, rune marble, a spectral relay. We need to make a spectral relay. Here it is. Glass lens. To make a glass lens, we need the starlight infuser. So we're going to have to make a few more things first. We need to make the starlight infuser. Alright, that's a crystal, various marbles, stardust. Let's get some of the stardust I've got. We're going to need 2 and 1 ingot. So we'll come over here and toss one of these in. Does not cook up here. Needs an induction smelter to make it into the ingot. But you can also just put a whole ore in to make an ingot. So let's just make another ore. And I'll be right back. Well, it looks like we just don't have enough starlight in this location. I think it needs to be up here, but we only have this much. So we're going to have to move it over there. I don't think using these crystals will help. We can try placing one to see. I'm just going to stick it right on top. Link it. Oh, it did help. Look at that. What do you know? I like that. That's a nice effect. Now, I just remind everybody, I do live stream while I'm recording, so I'm going to give a shout out to Garrett Huell, who suggested this. I caught that out of the corner of my eye. Usually, once I start recording, I don't watch the chat, but I caught that just as I was starting this, and he suggested using one of the crystals. I didn't think it would work, but it did. So thank you, Garrett. And this is taking a while. And hopefully having that right on top of it is not going to cause any problems. Actually, it's just going to change it in place. It's not going to drop it off. But then we're going to have to upgrade this whole base to be bigger. And we're getting a little bit long in this episode. Oh, what the heck. I will do this and we'll come back. Oh, there it upgraded. Look at that. As other people have called it, it's the Celestial Drum Set. And now it's unhappy because this is not the right base for it. So I'm going to have to upgrade it, and we'll see if it's happy, and I will be right back. And we're back. I've finished the upgrade to the structure. There it is. I added some more lights. They're not part of the structure. They're just there for lighting. Still have the crystal on top, and that still gives it some power, so that's good. I want to test one more thing before we leave, and that's to see if more than one of these makes a difference. So we're going to link that to that, and that to that. Did that work? Link to you. Link to you. Are we stop linking. Link to that. Alright, they're both beaming. No, it's down here. So if we break one of them, and it goes up higher. So really, it only wants one. One is all it can take. So what if... Here, I'm just trying things out real quick. What if we link this one to this one? Now, I guess we can't do that. Can only link it to the altar. And link the bottom one. Stop linking you to that. You to that. There's the beam. It says stop linking. That's okay. It's still linked. Alright, so we've got one. One helps. No more than one. And with that, I think we're going to end this episode. We've gotten to this level. This machine, do we have recipes that we can see in here? No, we don't. Can we get recipes? Yeah, here we go. So we got Prisma Lens, Collector Crystal, Celestial Collector Crystal, Stellar Refraction Table, Infused Glass, Colored Lens, Ritual Anchor, Illumination Wand, Tree Beacon, that's sort of cool, Starlight Infuser, another colored lens, bunch of colored lenses, and we're back to the Prisma Lens. One of those things I needed. I don't recognize any of them as being what I needed, but somehow we needed this advanced table to progress in something else. But maybe it's probably one of the crystals that's needed somewhere. I don't know. But we've got this far. It's pretty good. Yeah, what about this one? No, that's just a regular crystal. We can make those in another way. I don't remember. But, yeah, it's in some aspects I like this mod. I like its aesthetics. But I don't like having to wait till night. It slows everything down. And that first crystal is still going. How much we got? 16 buckets. You're the crystal. Alright, so I think we're going to end now. This is the end. This is me, Nonsanity. My thanks to my patrons. Names are listed up above. For everyone else, take care, be good, and see you next time.